So you're thinking about moving to Bend, Oregon, superbly sunny Bend, Oregon, in the middle of December, mind you, and you're looking to learn more about the west side of town here. Well, look no further than the subdivision known as Newport Landing. We are at the base of Aubrey Butte right behind us. We have a commercial area on the other side of the road there, and we're going to be traversing through a 40-home subdivision called Newport Landing right now.
If this is your first time on the channel and you'd like to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, playing, the good and the bad, Bend, Oregon, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about what the heck's going on here in Bend. My name is Zach Nutter. This is Ryan Rudloff, both licensed brokers with eXp Realty in the state of Oregon. We've lived here in Bend for over 30 years and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to connect with you, help you make a smooth move here to Bend. So like Ryan said, we are going to show you this awesome little neighborhood, only 40 home sites, but it is really close to so many great things. So we're excited to show you stumbling again. I'm stumbling all day today. Sorry guys. We're going to show it to you right now.
All right, we are walking through the neighborhood here that is Newport Landing.
Ryan has a factoid for you
not so
about
fun
the west side of Bend that I don't think's correct.
We're debating right now. There's only 4 gas stations on the west end or west side of the river in Bend, and that seems like it's a little bit low in terms of service for the densely populated area that is the west side of town, but he begs to differ.
You've got 3 alone on the Galveston corridor right there.
Well, there's 2 on Galveston, there's 1 on Newport, and then there's this Chevron that we've just opened up the video with behind us, and those are the 4.
There's got to be one, and there's not one near Northwest Crossing. You might be right, but
there's a 30-year resident right here that is learning things about Bend as we're filming. Pretty interesting. Sounds like a business opportunity for anybody that wants to open up a gas station on the west side of town somewhere.
The other day we were driving around shooting video and we were quizzing each other on Bend trivia to see who knows more about Bend. Of course I won.
I think I won that one.
No, I don't think so.
Guess we're
you know more jingles than Bend, so sorry guys, we've gotten way off track here.
We'll continue the debate later.
Newport Landing. This is 40 home sites, all newer construction, so 2008 to 2012 I believe these homes were built. The average home prices are $800,000 to just over $1 million. There's only been 5 homes in here sell or gone pending in the last 700 days. We had to go back a ways. Usually we look at the last 365 days, but because it's a smaller subdivision, a lot of houses haven't turned over. There was not as much to look at. So we went back 700 days, 4 sold properties, 1 pending. The pending right now is pending at just under 800,000, I believe, as a type 1 short-term rental permit. So if you're thinking that you want to buy a short-term rental in Bend, type 1 is definitely what you want to look for, because type 1 is transferable. Bend has a lot of short-term rental restrictions here that they implemented over the last decade. So if looking for a short-term rental, of course we can help you with that, but type 1 is the only one that's transferable. Type 2 is non-transferable. Buy a house with a type 2 permit, you have to reapply and you're not guaranteed to get it. There are also some commercial zoning, they're mixed use, like a CL zone, that those restrictions don't apply. So pretty interesting, another thing we can look at for you guys.
In terms of our location here, we are on the west side, a little bit further west than say a video that we recently did over in River Terrace, but we are close in proximity to COCC, which is our community college. It's on the west end of Aubrey Butte, and then we have Summit High School, we have Kenwood Elementary School, we have High Lakes Elementary School, Pacific Crest Middle School, and Miller Elementary School, all within say a mile radius of where we're at right now in this subdivision. But again, location is key here. Most of the west side of Bend is going to have great homes, great neighborhoods, and it's all about location for people that want to live on the west side because it's close in proximity to say the downtown area, the parks that go along the river, both east and west side of the river. We have Harmon Park, we have Drake Park, we have Pioneer Park, among many others. But again, location is the big variable for people that want to be on the west side, where it's a little bit more densely populated and it's easier to get around from point A to point B without the use of a car.
One of the best Italian restaurants is right across the street in that little commercial area that we showed you, Trattoria Sbandati. There's also one of my favorite tap houses in Bend, which is Broken Top Bottle Shop. They always have some of the more exotic beers that they bring in. They bring in a keg of it from wherever. They've got great wines and all kinds of different stuff. So really neat area right there. And then you go down the way, you've got Newport Avenue Market, you've got Back Porch Coffee Roasters. There is a lot of great commercial retail space just minutes from here. So really great location. The homes are definitely like a craftsman, Northwest style home. Newer homes, really small neighborhood, very quiet. We saw several people cruising around with their dogs, but not a lot going on. It's kind of just a little loop. So really quiet neighborhood. You get just outside of the neighborhood here and you get into some of the older neighborhoods throughout Bend. As we head east, if we were to get on Newport and head east, we quickly get into homes that were built in the early 1900s. So this is definitely a newer subdivision for this side of town.
If I lived in this neighborhood here, I would reckon to think I'd be a regular.
You'd reckon?
I'd reckon. I'd probably be a regular
Hold on there,
customer.
partner.
I'd be a regular customer at probably the Perea Grill, the Victorian Cafe, maybe 10 Barrel Brewing on Newport Avenue, or Galveston Avenue, excuse me, among other businesses that are all within a very short traversing of this particular neighborhood.
You love that word. Maybe we should traverse up here and continue through the...
Let's zip over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to adopt a new word, I think.
Yeah, we should probably get some more vocabulary
Let's
going.
zip up here.
Can you tell we've known each other for a very, very long time and like to poke fun at each other? Again, it's a really quiet neighborhood. What would you say? So the lots are smaller lots. So they're all front loaded, which in Bend, you'll find a lot of times in these newer subdivisions, you'll find front loaded houses, which means the garage is in the front of the house. Or you'll find some alley access, rear load houses where you access your home, you drive in through an alley in the back, park, and most of the time you're never going to use your front door because you drive in the back where your garage is and then you go in through your garage. These are all front load houses, which I really like. And we've got some good undulation here. So as we're walking, I'm out of breath. I've been sick the last couple of days.
What is the technical term or definition of undulation?
I don't know. I heard it on the Golf Channel. Do you know the technical definition of undulation?
If you give me the origin.
I believe it has to do with the ups and downs of the terrain. But maybe we'll bust out the Webster's dictionary when we get back to the car.
Zach tends to use a golf cart when he golfs, so he doesn't have to deal with undulation very often.
This is correct. So, but a lot of beautiful ponderosa pine trees in here. The landscaping's really nice.
Would you say those are new growth?
I would say those are old growth. Another one of our overused terms. But yeah, there is an HOA in here. So everything's kept really nice. You know, the yards look good. Most of the yards in the front are a zero scape, which is great because it just reduces the amount of water being used. Water is a precious resource, trying to save some of that. And so we've got a lot more bushes and mulch and stuff rather than a whole bunch of grass.
So for some of y'all that are considering moving from Texas or Southern California or Hawaii, and you want to get a better understanding of what winter's like, okay, we're in mid-December right now. The sun's out. It's a little chilly today. It's probably 40 degrees, I'd say, but there's really no snow on the ground right now. We will get snow. There will be a moment this winter where the snow just comes and it feels like it's not going to stop dumping for a while. But generally speaking, this is your typical winter day. It's going to be sunny. There's going to be no snow on the ground. There's going to be patches of ice here and there that are in the shadows. Your windshields, if you park outside, there's going to be frost on them in the morning. But ultimately, the sun will come up and it will start to shine on down and it will burn off a lot of that frost and a lot of the traces of snow or ice that we have. And then it turns into a pretty nice day. This is a typical winter day right now. We're about a away from Christmas right now.
Something I was just noticing when we were walking by several houses with solar panels. So solar is a great option here in Bend, depending on the way your home is situated, because we do get so many beautiful days of sunshine here. So 300 days of sunshine makes for great solar panel usage. There's a lot of companies that'll come in, you can finance it. Some of them will do it. I think some of them will do it for free. And then you put some of the energy back to the grid. I don't know how all of it works, but solar panels are very popular around here because of all the beautiful sunshine Ryan just alluded to. That about wraps up this tour of this neighborhood, this subdivision of Newport Landing. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If this is your first time on the channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, give us some ideas. What would you guys like to see? What neighborhoods, what cities? We're gonna start doing a few more things in Redmond, La Pine. We've really been focusing on Bend because that's where we live. That's the hot spot in all the news and everything else. But we are going to cover some of those other areas. So reach out to us. Let us know what you'd like to see. Call us, text us, email us, whatever we can do to help you guys make a move here. We'd absolutely love to help you.
Thanks you guys for watching, and remember, it starts with you guys reaching out. Do so when it's your time. We're here and we're excited to help you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.